Here you guys are, season 7. Things might be coming to an end, as devastating as this is. But you guys really upped the ante last season with the flash forward. I am loving it. What can we anticipate in season 7?
I mean, it's definitely the end of the classic PLL, you know. It may continue in some way, shape, or form. But this season's going to be really fun. Obviously, I think everyone's sort of upping their stakes because we want it to end with a bang. But also, we're bringing back a lot of the old characters. It's already been revealed that Jenna's back.
Jenna's coming back. What can we expect from that situation?
Who knows? She is back, but we don't know what she is up to or what she is doing. I think that's also something that I'm excited about for this season, is just kind of getting to kind of point and be like, she's good, she's bad, he's good, he's bad. You know, really getting an answer as to who the good and the bad guys are.
What can you share in regards to, like, where are we going?
It's twisted.
Okay.
It's intense. And it's a lot of fun. I can tell you that I do know the end game.
You do?
I do. I'm just not exactly sure how we're going to get there.
That's so exciting, though.
It is.
Oh my gosh,
it's
I want to know.
It's a responsibility. It's a burden and a blessing. It's a double-edged sword.
What can you share about Uber A?
And silence.
And dead silence.
I can tell you that Mary is working with Elliot.
Okay, yes. And that's about it.
And that's about it.
You find out who the Uber A is, which is very exciting, right?
Very exciting. I need answers.
I think this season, though, is the first time you really just see Mona. I think she's done playing games. I really do. And I think that she is just as eager as all the other PLLs to find out who's doing this to them and put a stop to it. She's finally playing for the right team instead of just kind of, you know, being on her own team.
Okay, I like that.
And I think that she really is just open and honest with everything that she's doing, and she wants so badly to figure out who Uber A is. I mean, she's been just as tortured as everybody else at this point. I think she's sick of it.
What is in store? I've heard rumors, because I'm literally just as much in the dark as everybody else. But yes, I've heard a few things, and I think it could be really wonderful, especially for, you know, I think Ezra last season and the tail end of last season was really rough because just getting over the death of his Aussie ex-girlfriend, fiance. What was that? We don't even know.
Do you even know?
I don't know. I don't. It's just like, was she important to me? The writer's like, yes.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, great. That's what I'm going to play. So I think, seemingly for Ezra, things are like really on the up and up. I mean, yeah, somebody's trying to kill us always, but like I think at this point he's like,
right?
all right, fine. You know what? I'm gonna make this life great. I have
I
a
like
second
that. Give it a second
stake
chance.
on that. Yeah.
Season 7, we hear, is going to be the most romantic season yet. How are you going to top yourself? Because I feel like it's already been really romantic.
Well, we did find our couples, all of our couples were split up, basically, after our core couples, I'll call them, after we did our 5-year time jump. So this is a season of reunions, I'd say, much expected and anticipated, and I think desired by fans.
What can you share?
She
Spencer.
must not have been talking about Spencer, because stuff is bad.
It's a dress bill.
It is not working out for her.
It's definitely the most romantic of all the seasons.
Which is kind of hard for me to believe, honestly.
You gotta believe it.
Girlfriend.
You'll see. You'll see.
There's been many a makeout sesh. And the finale episode of last season was hot, hot, hot.
It definitely was. You got to see all the ships together and everything. But no, this is definitely a very special season.
I understand she means romantic with a capital R. She means romance, in that I think a lot of the characters are finally coming into their own and speaking their hearts. And I think relationships are getting tested and are falling apart and are getting stitched back up together.
Please tell me Emily's going to get some love in her life.
I hope so. I really hope so. I mean, you never know, you know, these writers, I was like, last year you didn't give me much in the romance department, you know, but I think it's because Emily really did have that revolving door of girlfriends in the past. They were like, okay, slow your roll for a minute. But I think that this could be a really good year for Emily and for all the girls in the romance department, so we'll have to see who she ends up with.
Quite sexy, if I say so myself.
Really?
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
tell me more.
You'll get a lot
Girl.
of sexy, lovey, amazing scenes and lots of drama. I mean, we still have to find out what's going to happen with Hanna and Spencer after the whole kiss thing with Hanna and Caleb. It's going to get juicy.
Very
You'll see what happens.
complicated.
Very
to say the
complicated.
least.
Yes, indeed.
Where do you
indeed.
sit on that?
But it's fun to see the drama.
Like, who do you want
well,
to
I
be
think,
together?
you know, Mona always has to be team Hanna, whatever
She
Hanna
does.
wants, you know?
Hanna gets
They've
whatever
been
Hanna
through so
wants.
much together, but ultimately I think Mona has a really soft spot for Hanna.
To be honest, I don't know because I'm still trying to see if Hannah's like alive or dead at this point.
I mean, the show cannot go on without Hanna, though.
Yeah, but you can always have flashbacks, you know? But if I turn out to be like good, I just want to be with Caleb. So I just have to tell the producers, let the Caleb fans have their moment. I think that I told Marlene that we should kiss at the very, very end. She's like, no. I was like, no, we have to. And it was like such a big deal.
The stakes are just a little bit higher, and emotions are kind of getting brought back to the surface. So therefore, to me, romance is about a heightened emotion, you know? So I feel like that's partially why it's so romantic. So for me, I think that I would really like to see how far Spencer and Caleb can go and what their relationship could evolve into. I do feel like Caleb is the end game, though.
On the left, we have the craziest Pretty Little Liars fan theories of all time. And on the right, what we know about PLL Season 7.